Hi, I am Bridgit Kanikovsky, and the contemporary artist I'll be presenting today is Rina Banerjee. Let's begin by discussing who is Rina Banerjee. Banerjee is an Indian American contemporary artist. Born in 1963, she was raised in India, London, and New York. Banerjee studied polymer engineering at Case Western Reserve University and studied art at Yale. We can see that she is well-traveled and well-educated. However, Banerjee experienced an identity crisis because of this, stating, "Neither Indian nor American, I am without location, invisible." The feelings Banerjee experienced are clearly reflected in her art style. By blending Eastern, South Asian, and Western materials, images, and stereotypes, she reconstructs formerly fixed identities into hybridic syncretic sculptures. The idea behind this, as Banerjee states, is to resist those constructs of cultures and peoples that are singular and definable. This is the first sculpture we will examine. Completed in 1999, this sculpture is titled Infectious Migrations. It is created out of Indian blouse gauze, kumkum, which is the red pigment used for social and religious markings in India, and other materials. This sculpture explores stereotypical assumptions of South Asian femininity. This abstracted female prompts reflection on how AIDS was viewed after the AIDS crisis in South Asia and how migration and immigration are viewed. Both scenarios are treated as diseases of transmission, contamination, and exchange. This is demonstrated by the women that appears to be a mess with strings and tubes going in every possible direction, infecting others. This is the second sculpture we will examine. Completed in 2003, this sculpture is titled Take Me, Take Me, Take Me to the Palace of Love. It is created out of an antique Anglo-Indian Bombay darkwood chair, an antique stone globe, and other materials. The framework of this sculpture resembles the Taj Mahal, a famous mausoleum located in India and a place of love for Banerjee, as alluded by the title. The sculpture within the framework resembles a throne that is perched directly above a globe, with the throne indicating India as it is an antique Anglo-Indian chair. This can be interpreted as India is better than the rest of the world because it is on top, but I see it as Banerjee's way of showing her love for India above all of the stereotypes and assumptions the world places on it. This is the final sculpture we will examine. Completed in 2009, this sculpture is titled The World as Burnt Fruit, when empires feuded for populations and plantations buried in colonial and ancient currency. A gharial appeared from an inky melon, hot with blossoms sprang forth to swallow the world not yet whole as burnt fruit. It is created out of a resin alligator, a globe, and other materials. This sculpture explores the impact of imperialism, which is extending a country's power and influence through diplomacy or military force. A gharial in the sculpture holds a globe in its mouth, representing the world. A gharial, also known as a crocodile, is associated with Ganga in Indian mythology. Ganga is the goddess of the Ganges River, a river gharials resided in. This is representative of the endangerment of gharials brought on by imperialism and its damaging effects on India. As we examined Rina Banerjee's sculptures, her cultural identity explained her choice of materials and the ideas behind her sculptures. The titles in Banerjee's art play a large role in explaining her sculptures' meanings. Not only do they disassociate from and elongate the visual imagery, the titles often heighten one's awareness of present anxieties. Although they appear random and tedious, the titles hold a lot of power. Thank you.